Yo, this is Wolverine from the X-Men, and you're watching Airlim.
Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I am reviewing the Ultimate X-Spanse, which is here. This was sent by Hasbro, so thank you very much for sending this over to me. I had seen this previously, like a while ago. I think this was over on when they were like releasing it, and I was very kind of like, that's really cool. So yeah, I wanted to kind of like review it. So again, thank you to Hasbro for sending it to me. So box wise, I love the fact that you've got a really kind of big window display to see the X-Jet right there. It's the Ultimate X-Spanse Energy Blasts, and it's the more than meets the eye Marvel and X-Men and Transformers collaborative that they've got, and it's Lock Martin and stuff like that. So I love the fact that you've got the Cyclops kind of character there, and then you've got Wolverine and Sabretooth right there on the front of the box. A lovely picture of that one there, and then obviously you've got the kind of collaborative thing that's all there. On the top, it just says X-Men and the name, and at the bottom, it says that. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. Here is everything in the box. So as you can see right here, you've got the Ultimate X-Spanse, or X-Spanse. I'm going to call them X-Spanse. And then obviously you've got Sabretooth and Wolverine, and this really nice instruction manual, which actually tells you how to transform him. So we're gonna need it, but let's jump straight to it. Looking at the jet first, I wanna look at it so you can see what it all looks like. It's kind of plain. It's not, I'm not gonna lie, but there's quite a bit of detail. Obviously, when we look at the bottom of it, that's when it all kicks in. So one thing I have noticed is this wing is kind of loose, like that one there as well. So I'm guessing that's designed like that way. You know, again, looks kind of pretty cool there. You know, you've got the jets. Oh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. So you've got the yellow in the jets. Before we do that, we've got the X on here. But looking here, this is the under part. This always, and that comes off. But this definitely, to me, reminds me of Cyclops more than anything. So I really like the yellows and the blues, as well as how it kind of looks. I like this. You can obviously move this up and down, and you can bring the wheels in to kind of hide. This kind of pops open and stuff like that. So you can see that there is more detail here. But right now, I'm going to try and put it together and see how it looks like when all done. But I'm really liking it so far. I really always liked the X-Jet in X-Men, the cartoon. It was like kind of one of my favorites. So let's have a look at all of this so far and let's build it up. I have to admit, that took me a very long time to kind of go over, and even looking at the instructions and trying to figure out a few things, I generally kind of thought, to it. Like the instructions are fine. They tell you what obviously to do, but it felt like little parts weren't explained right, or you had to look at a certain element too much, and like little parts were too small to kind of figure out and stuff. So I think the longest part was obviously taking the legs and working them around and stuff like that. I pointed them, you can't see. But when looking at, say, the legs, these were the worst ones to kind of play about with. I thought that it could have been 10 times better. The actual figure itself looks really decent, to be fair. I really do like it. I do like the aesthetics of the yellow, the blues, and the greys and stuff like that. I really like it. And having these kind of psychic blast type things, or these blasters, look really kind of cool. It's easy enough to kind of pose to like which way you want, but I feel like there could be some more articulation to it at least. Maybe having to the point where you could like have it to attack down. Now you do get these little Wolverine and Sabretooth, and they go on top. If I zoom out a bit, they sit on top of here, which, to be fair, it's not bad, but I don't think I'm going to do it. And you get this little kind of energy blast, and I'll leave it there. That's where I would put it, type thing. But they're not bad for what they are. I'm not going to go into detail because they're too small and they obviously fall over. So I think having like a place where you could put the foot, like you could have it put down rather than just kind of balancing them, because they will kind of fall off. But for what they are, it's not bad for what it is. But I will also add in that you can move his visor up. It looks weird to me. It looks very weird, but you can move it up. But I kind of like it like that. It looks better and kind of more badass than normal. Let's also have a look at the kind of most parts. Now, all the little parts here are all kind of in blue, but your main parts of here are basically the yellow, which I really do like. It works very well. And I love this kind of X like symbol. It is definitely Cyclops related, but I also love the belt, which looks cool. When we look at the kind of hands, like so, you can see that obviously adding these two like blades works really nicely. So it looks cool. I'm glad that you can attach it there rather than if it was holding on or something. Moving up, or this one, you've got the yellow parts here, and then again you've got the kind of jets, which work kind of perfectly. I'm wondering how to pose him. That's the main question. He's a bit easier to pose, I think, but that is just by adjusting certain parts just to kind of work with it. For my honest review on this one, do I think that he's worth the price? I don't think so. The one thing that has been really bugging me, and I feel like this could probably be done better, is mainly on the legs, and that is the kind of the X shapes and stuff like that. It keeps coming off. Like, these come off all the time, and it irritates me to the point where I just want to put them back in the box. I just don't want them on the figure. But when you look at the aesthetic, the way that it is, it really stands out and makes it even better to me. So I do want to keep it on there, but I'm getting very irritable and tired of it always kind of coming off. The look of it looks absolutely fantastic. Like, this is definitely a Cyclops to me type figure. I find it a little bit harder to pose as well, which I thought would be kind of easier if you were to kind of move certain parts. I do find it quite limiting at times, and that's what I'm not a huge fan of. But for the look of it, I think it looks fantastic. I feel like the little like Wolverine and little Sabretooth, I think he looks, it adds to it. I would have liked it if it came with, like, say, Cyclops or Jean Grey. I think for this one, mainly I see more that a Cyclops figure would have been like even better. Is this something that I would pick up? If I was a Transformers fan, hells yes. This is, a really nice thing to kind of add to the collection. A Marvel fan who's also a Transformers fan, yes, I would pick it up. As for someone who's not really into Transformers, I would probably say no, that this is not really kind of worth it. But yeah, it's something that I would kind of think about, but yeah, that's my kind of like thought on it. So I'm going to leave it on to you. What do you think about this? Would you buy this yourself? Would you get it? Yes or no? Let me know down below in those comments. And if you like that sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you again to Hasbro for sending me this figure. It's been a pleasure reviewing it and also trying to figure it out for the last hour or so. I will mention the instructions. As I said, they need to be adjusted. But yeah, apart from that, it's taking me a while. Am I going to leave him like this? Yes, because I don't want to put him back into jet mode just yet. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know down below in the comments. And with that, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとう。チャンネル登録、高評価お願い。